Wait. Have you ever had a near miss? Okay, I have. One day, my friend and I was going down the street, going to the store to get some hair. And also, we got in the turning lane waiting for the traffic, so we got one turn. As we were sitting in the turning lane, we saw a car coming towards us, and we sort of looked at one another and said, "What's going on?" And all of a sudden, about 2 car lengths in front of us, the car switched to the left, to our right, which it should have was to their left, and went behind us and went back in front in their lane. So that car, a person in that car could have killed us, hurt us, or hurt themselves. The person was texting or using a cell phone. So that person was not paying attention to what they were doing on this cell phone trying to drive. Good afternoon. My name is Mary. Today I'll be talking to you about the danger of texting while driving, operating a vehicle. I also will inform you about the texting of the policy, which is the laws, also the banning, and also the punishment that can happen to you if you're caught texting and have an accident while driving. I also have some of my resources, which is Texas, with some of the resources said DWI the same thing as driving while compared to driving while texting. So both are about the same thing, the way compared. Also, I will talk about the federal law which President Barack Obama signed in 2009, dealing with the federal government personnel operating government vehicles. First, I want to talk about the danger of texting on cell phone. Second, I will talk about texting while driving. Third, the statistic with all of the tracking of the cell phone. Fourth, I will talk about the punishment that can happen. One of my sources, which is the NHTSA, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The other one is the IIHS, which is the Insurance Institution for Highway Safety. Another one is Arthur Mark Vanguard. And also I got the U.S. Department of Treasury, the U.S. Department of Transportation, and also I have a government site, which is distraction.gov. First thing I'll talk about the texting while driving. According to the NHTSA, it is a distractor. And it said some of the legislators also are debating about it, if it is a distractor or not. It's the problem while they drive, is a danger. Right now, that's on the debate. Right now, some of the considered as a DWY, which is the driving while yakking. So we all know we do it. We drive while we're yakking our mouth. So they said driving while yakking. Also, the IIHS, they did a study about 120 cell phones, and they come up with it was a distractor because it not give you enough time to stop when you're driving, talking on the phone, so it decrease your time of stopping. So they consider it as a distractor, and they need to be reported. So that's why they came up to start punishment. I have another one of my resources, which is a Kingman David Minor in Kingman, Arizona. He called it a multi and consideration. What he's saying multi, it means that you would consider texting while you're driving, eating, doing different things while you're driving, not paying attention to what you're doing. And also consider it not being considerate of other person while you're driving. Another one of my sources said inattendance finding, same thing. You're concerned about the cell phone, you're not concerned about what you're doing. So that is a distractor and a danger to yourself and others. Also, in 2013, I had Representative Tom Craddock. He's one of our Texas legislators. He filed a bill seeking statewide to ban while you're texting, to ban driving while you're texting. So that's right now still in debate. You haven't got a law as yes and no, but still in debate. Also, as I talked before about President Obama in October 2009, he signed an executive order that's directing all personnel that's operating military vehicles, that could be federal vehicles. That could also be airplanes, also could be railroads, trains, stuff like that. They are prohibited to use a cell phone while they're operating those pieces of equipment. Also, the NHTSA, they did about, they found about 800,000 accidents have been caused by people using cell phone while they are operating a vehicle. That's a lot of 800,000. That's a lot of accidents. So that geared them to do at punishment when people start having accident, not paying attention. So that's done by the legislator also. Some of the punishment can be a ticket. Some of them can be go to jail. It's all depending on what the punishment is and how you are doing it, having an accident or something like that. But it can be severe. Majority of the states does do banning on Texas, but some of them still debating what they're doing or not. But the majority of the states are still doing banning on Texas. Also, they got some repeater offenders. That means if you're a repeater offender, continue to have accident or getting tickets, you can go to jail, especially if something happened and you end up hurting someone. My grandbaby's gonna draw me a picture here, and different scenarios where you a person that's driving not paying attention when they're going on a cell phone. I said, for example, this one right here. This is a stoplight right here. You got this person back here on the phone, yakking right on the phone. Continue yakking, not paying attention. This person here saw the light up here, so they stopped. This person didn't see it. It's him here, same person here. Bam! Hit the back of this vehicle here. Luckily, if he did not hurt anybody, he probably just got a ticket or something like that. But you know you got the police there, you're going to get a ticket anyway if you run into him. But if somebody's end up hurt or dead, it could be very serious. So you got to pay attention when you're driving and driving and use the cell phone. Also, the same thing with another picture here, same thing. Not paying attention. Driving, not paying attention. Probably talking on. They got some little signs, blah, blah, blah. They talking on the phone, not paying attention. Next thing you know, bam, hit the vehicle behind, and they could call it injury or also a ticket also. So that's what I'm saying. Driving while using the cell phone is not very wise. Okay, for the last few minutes, I've talked to you all about driving, the danger of driving while operating a vehicle and using the cell phone. I talked about the punishment you can get for using the cell phone while driving. I talked about the banning, what they're talking about banning for using the cell phone. And also, I talked about the statistic or either the tracking of the cell phone. The person have accident. So, why would you drive? If you texting or use this cell phone while you're texting, if you do not drive while drinking. So do not, same thing, like do not drive while you're drinking, do not text while you're driving. Cell phones can be very helpful to you also, especially if you're out somewhere and you need to call someone. It still can be very helpful, but you need to use it proper way. Do not text while you're driving. If you need to, pull over to the side. So hopefully, what I talked about today, someone here have got a little information on this here. So I want to thank you all for taking the time to come here and listen to me for a few minutes to talk about the danger of texting while you are driving. Thank you very much. Get the other back there. Get the other back there behind you.